There's like no service up there. It's crazy. So Bel Air, Century City, Culver City, you pass the 10. So this is a 10, right? So I'm going to start drawing up a little bit. So 405 goes down, and then it makes an L, right? And then you pass through the 10. So I'm going to go, so Santa Monica, since Santa Monica's right here, this is where the 10 goes. So I'm going to go cut through. Okay, this is the 405, and this is the 10, right? Okay, and then we're going down, and then the 405 cuts through the 105, and the 105 does end just like the 10. It does end at the beach. So the 105. Okay, this is still the 405. All right. All right. So let's do it like this. Okay. So and then we zoom in. You can see the 105 is right here. The 405 makes the L. So the 405 is known as the San Diego Freeway because it will literally take you all the way to San Diego. Yes, it will. And, all right, okay, we go down, south, south, south. It cuts down on the southern part of the 110. Now, the 110 is pretty ancient when you start getting up here, and it gets really scary up here, like toward like Glendale and like Pasadena and shit. Like the 110 is old. It is so fucking old. It is ancient, bro. So it cuts down. Let's see here. It cuts like right here. That is the 110, right? And then this is not that fiscally accurate. Okay, bear with me, guys. So that's the 110. And the 110 goes all the way down. And it pretty much ends right before you're going to get near San Pedro. I have this joke where I tell people, like, San Pedro's the end of the earth. And that's literally, yeah, that's the end of the earth. So San Pedro, that's pretty much where the 110 kind of, like, ends off over there, right? Now, Long Beach, there's this bridge from the 110 that will jump you to Long Beach. But the freeway that'll end you more in Long Beach is actually the 710. And the 710 will take you a good way up until it ends in Alhambra. And this one ends in Pasadena. Can't really see that, but it's up there. Hold on. Sure. Pasadena, Alhambra, okay? They're up there. So the 710 is actually the freeway where I grew up the most because I grew up in Downey. So I'll put Downey here. So the 710. This is the 710. 710. This is the 105. This is the 10. And then this down here is the 405. And then again, the 710 ends in Long Beach. Right? So, the way I try to have people remember the freeways is that the 405 is literally on the edge and it just makes this L, right? So, the bottom shelf pretty much is like the 405 crossing, right? Then we get to the 91. The 91 ends at the 110. But and then this bitch goes, it goes as far, and then it just starts heading north, which is crazy. I remember this one time I like fucked up, and I just kept going on the 91, and I ended up like, let me see, like I'll show you guys. This is the 91, you pass through the 605, so over here is the 605, 605, and then 91 will cross the 605 right here, 605. So down here is the 91. The 105 ends right here actually. So this is not real. This does not exist. Okay. 105 ends here. 105 ends. 105 ends at the 605. So the 91, like I was saying, will go across the 605, and then this hoe will just, you know, right here in Anaheim, it'll just start zooming up. Yorba Linda. So Yorba Linda, she starts going up north, and then she just goes on her own path toward like San Bernardino County and stuff. So yeah, this is the vastness of Los Angeles County, and these freeways are not like little 2-lane highways. Like, no, they're like 4 lanes and 4 on each side, right? And have you guys also noticed that homeless people on the fucking freeways, that is literally one of the craziest shit I've seen since COVID. Like, all the homeless people that literally just walk on the freeways, girl. Like, the other day I literally saw somebody, like, so many people, I've literally seen like 5 people at this point, where they walk not just like on the side of the freeway where the exits are, but literally in the center of the freeways. Like, bitch, how the fuck? And it's literally, I've seen like one woman and like a man. It's like, when I first saw the woman, I was like, how the fuck did you even get there? Like, how did you get there? You know, like, oh my god, these people, it's too much. So okay, so I like, since I'm from Downey, I always thought like the 91 was the most south, you know, west to east freeway. But no, apparently it's the 405, right? And my family, like, we never really use the 405 because all my family stays in this region, Downey, Fullerton. Like, we never really had to use the 405. So that was something that I discovered for sure as I got older. Let me move this away. So let me get this in. Okay. So now we know the 91, 405. And then the 10 is up here, but there's another freeway that detaches from the 10 around the 710, which is the 60. The 60 is right here, and the 60 starts doing her own thing, and then she ventures out, and pretty much ends on the 57. 57 is right here. 57. Okay, 57. All right. Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. And then the 10, honestly, the 10 just goes on forever. Like, it just lives on forever. Like, I don't even know if it has an ending. I don't know if it goes to like other states. Like, I haven't looked that far out, but yeah, that is crazy to me. Oh my god, I know all these scrabbles. This is too much. So let it start all over. That was my little intro. Let's move on and start over.